You know what's mind-blowing? Artificial intelligence has reached a point where anyone can now create museum-quality artwork with just a few clicks, and platforms like Civitai are making it happen for free. Let me tell you how this is completely transforming the creative landscape.
That's fascinating. And Civitai has really exploded since launching in late 2022. What makes it different from other AI art platforms?
Well, it's not just another art generator. It's this whole ecosystem built around something called stable diffusion models. Think of it like having thousands of specialized digital artists at your fingertips, each trained in different styles from photorealistic portraits to abstract art.
So these models are basically learning patterns from existing artwork to create something new?
Exactly right. And here's what's really interesting. These models don't just copy existing art. They understand the fundamental principles of different styles. I've seen models create everything from Renaissance-style portraits to cyberpunk cityscapes that look like they're straight out of Blade Runner.
Hmm. But doesn't all this technical stuff make it intimidating for beginners?
That's what's clever about their approach. They've made it super accessible. When you first log in, you get 100 buzz points. Their platform currency, you can literally start creating within minutes of signing up.
Tell me more about how someone would actually get started.
So here's the process. You hit that blue Create button, choose a model that matches your vision, and then write a prompt describing what you want. Like if you wanted a sunset over mountains, you'd describe the colors, the atmosphere, maybe add details about snow-capped peaks or dramatic clouds.
And what if the first attempt isn't quite right?
That's where the magic happens. You can refine your prompt, try different models, or adjust basic settings. I remember spending an evening trying to perfect this one image of a futuristic cityscape, and each iteration taught me something new about how the AI interprets different descriptions.
You know what I'm curious about? How does the community aspect work?
Oh, this is where Civitai really shines. They've built this incredible feedback loop where users share their successful prompts, offer tips, and even create tutorials. Plus, they have these events called Project Odyssey Seasons, where artists showcase their work and compete in themed challenges.
That's really interesting. How do they keep people engaged?
Well, they've gamified the whole experience with this clever system called Blue Buzz. You earn it through community participation, posting content, receiving likes, helping others. And get this, they recently introduced a membership program that gives bonus Blue Buzz, which has really helped build a core community of dedicated creators.
What about the quality of the output? I've heard AI art can be hit or miss.
That's a fair point. The key is finding the right models, and with thousands available, it can take some experimentation. But here's what I've learned. The most successful creators combine multiple models and techniques. They might use one model for the basic composition and another for specific details or styles.
How do you see this technology evolving?
Well, they've already introduced image to video generation, which is pretty groundbreaking. But I think we're just scratching the surface. The platform is constantly updating with new features, and the community keeps pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
What would you say to someone who's skeptical about AI art?
Look, AI isn't replacing human creativity, it's amplifying it. I've seen complete beginners create stunning artwork that they never thought possible. And what's really exciting is how it's democratizing art creation. You don't need years of traditional training or expensive equipment anymore.
That's a compelling point about accessibility. What's your advice for someone just starting out?
Start simple and don't be afraid to experiment. Use the community resources. There are fantastic tutorials and guides posted by experienced users. And most importantly, engage with others. The feedback and support you get from the community are invaluable.
Sounds like Civitai is really leading the way in making AI art accessible to everyone.
Absolutely right. And what excites me most is how they're maintaining this delicate balance between powerful technology and user-friendly design. Whether you're a complete beginner or an experienced artist, there's always something new to discover. It's really revolutionizing how we think about creativity in the digital age.
The Civitai LoRa trainer represents a groundbreaking advancement in machine learning model training accessibility. This web-based platform eliminates traditional complexities like Python dependencies Torch 2.0 management, and expensive hardware requirements that typically create barriers to entry for many users. While training Stable Diffusion 1.5 models traditionally requires modest VRAM, Flux training demands substantial computing resources that most individuals can't easily access. The platform solves these challenges through cloud-based processing. The system is thoughtfully designed with dual functionality, offering streamlined processes for beginners, while providing detailed controls for experienced users. The cost structure starts at 500 Buzz for SDXL or SD 1.5 models and 2000 Buzz for Flux-based models. While higher epochs and repeats may increase costs on a sliding scale, roughly 90% of training jobs remain near the base price. Users access the trainer through the blue Create icon, selecting the Train a Model option. The training process follows 5 comprehensive steps, beginning with model type selection. This initial choice automatically configures training parameters, though experienced users can fine-tune these settings before proceeding. The second step involves adding training data through 4 distinct methods. Users can import directly from the Civitai generator, add images from their profile, reuse existing datasets stored for 30 days, or manually upload zipped files. The platform enforces specific file name conventions for manual uploads, requiring matched image and caption text file pairs, e.g., 1.0 PNG with 1.0 TXT. The platform supports multiple image file formats and implements a robust content acknowledgement system. Users must confirm they have proper rights to use any real-world person's images, particularly for non-public figures, requiring explicit consent for training data. Captioning capabilities are particularly sophisticated, offering 2 primary approaches: tag-based labeling using WD Tagger 1.4 for comma-separated descriptions, and caption-based using Joy Caption for natural language descriptions. The auto-labeling feature includes customizable options, like handling existing tags, setting maximum tag counts, adjusting threshold values, and implementing blacklists for unwanted terms. The third step involves selecting a base model from an extensive lineup including Standard SD 1.5, Anime SD 1.5, Semi-Realistic SD 1.5, Realistic SD 1.5, Standard SD XL, SD 3.5 Medium, SD 3.5 Large, Pony Diffusion V6 XL, and Flux development users can even train against custom-based models, though this incurs additional costs due to GPU resource allocation. A standout feature is the Rapid Flux training option, completing training in under 5 minutes. The platform also supports multi-training, allowing up to 5 parallel training runs, each with customizable settings and distinct wait times and costs. Users can supply custom prompts for sample images during training epochs. During the training phase, users can monitor progress through their Account Pages Training tab, which displays status updates and estimated completion times. The system sends email notifications upon completion and allows real-time monitoring of epoch generation. The testing phase provides comprehensive review capabilities. Users can examine sample images generated for each epoch based on supplied prompts. While training may run to the specified number of epochs, the platform limits downloadable epochs to 20 maximum due to storage constraints. Users have 30 days to download unpublished epoch files before deletion. The platform implements a thorough data retention policy. Training datasets are kept for 30 days by default, allowing reuse in future training sessions. Output files, including sample images and model files, are also retained for 30 days post-training. The system includes automatic retry mechanisms for failed training attempts, with up to 3 retries before marking a session as failed. Failed training sessions automatically trigger Buzz refunds. The platform continues to evolve with regular updates, including recent additions like new captioning types, rapid flux training capabilities, and expanded dataset options. This comprehensive system effectively democratizes AI model training, making it accessible regardless of technical expertise or hardware limitations. Through careful design and robust feature implementation, the Civitai LoRa trainer has established itself as a powerful tool in the AI model training landscape.